This is registered dietitian Jason Hunter, and today I'm going to talk about meal prepping. The idea of meal prepping on a Sunday for some can rank right up there with doing laundry or cleaning the house. They just don't want to do it, they hate it, and I get it. It doesn't have to be like that though. I'm going to discuss 6 meal prep strategies that don't take half the day, and this little extra time to prepare healthy food for the week is well worth the effort. It will stop the urge to grab your favorite takeout on the way home from work, and it'll also take the guesswork out of standing around in your kitchen wondering what you're going to cook that night for dinner. This leaves you more time to do other things at night, as well as make sure you get a healthy meal. The first meal prep strategy is store prepped fruit and vegetables and so forth in glass containers. Put them front and center in your refrigerator so that they catch your eye when you open the door. Research has actually shown us that using glass containers and proper placements in the fridge leads us to a healthier quality diet. Who knew? But that's why we have scientists and researchers to conduct studies like this to find out what triggers us to make good decisions, what triggers us to make bad decisions when it comes to our food choices. The second strategy is to cook a few batches of whole grains, such as brown rice or quinoa. Then cool it in the refrigerator and divide it into meal-sized portions to freeze. When ready to reheat, you now have your own pre-portioned whole grains ready to go. An extra bonus for this is that when you cook this rice and you cool it, some of that starch gets converted to a resistant starch, which actually acts as a prebiotic to feed healthy bacteria in your gut. So you're actually getting not really just the carbs that some people think, oh, I'm getting too many carbs with rice or quinoa. You're actually converting some of that to a resistant starch so that you can actually use it as a prebiotic and help feed that healthy bacteria in your gut. You can also prepare ingredients that add variety to your diet. So cook or prepare several ingredients that can be thrown together in a variety of ways. This gives you the flexibility to easily throw together a variety of dishes using grilled or roasted vegetables, whole grains such as quinoa, and a protein. This way you can actually, if you're short on time, you can go to the refrigerator, you have 2 or 3 different items to choose from, and boom, you can make a quick meal to get your protein in, your healthy carb, and your vegetable. And again, you can switch it up every night, right? So that's why you're having a variety of different foods on hand. You also want to stock up on the essentials. Focus on keeping key ingredients stocked in order to be able to put together a balanced meal at a moment's notice. Aim to have the following in your shopping cart or in your kitchen: 2 to 3 protein sources, 2 to 3 types of fruit, 1 bag of leafy greens, 2 to 3 pre-cut vegetables, and again, you can buy those pre-cut or you can buy them in its normal raw state and then you can cut them up, as well as some quick cook whole grains such as the rice and quinoa we talked about. This tip also kind of goes hand in hand with the one I just talked about having different varieties so that you can come up with different meals quickly when you need to. You also want to use a calendar as a guide so that you can plan for meals and actually work off of that schedule. There may be nights that you won't, be home in time to cook, or, you're not sure what to do, but by planning ahead, you can actually modify those meals a little, right? You can maybe use a slow cooker for one night and, put the ingredients in the slow cooker in the morning before you go to work. And when you come home, the food will be ready for you and you're going to have a nice, healthy, nutritious meal. So it's little things like this that don't take a lot of time, but just a little thought, and it goes a long way to making sure that you stick to your diet day in and day out. The final meal prep strategy is plan a weekly menu. So even if you just plan the first 3 days, it'll help organize your shopping, which can save you money because you're not putting things in your cart that you shouldn't be. And it also saves time at the store, right? Because now you're, again, not wandering around, just like we talked about earlier, wandering around your kitchen, wondering what you're going to cook. Many people tend to wander around the grocery store and wonder what they want to eat or what they should buy, right? You usually end up buying a lot more than you should, as well as foods that you probably shouldn't buy. So, it'll help reduce the amount of food you waste and throw away at the end of that week. Of course, these plans can always change, but having something written down like this really helps to keep you consistent. So go ahead and implement these 6 meal plan strategies into your daily routine and let me know how they work out for you. I know there may be some editing on your part and some of these may not work, but with a little adjustment, I'm sure that they could work for you and make your life easier when it comes to eating consistently, eating healthy, and eating for your goals. Enjoy.